Bienvenidos un día más a Amaral Reti. Creo que esto ya es el broche de oro final para hablar del asesino contra Disaster. Ya hemos visto la batalla completa en el canal subtitulada las partes en inglés. Ya hemos visto después las declaraciones de Asesino sobre la batalla y sobre Disaster. Ahora vamos a ver Disaster hablando sobre Asesino y también sobre OXXXYMIRON, que es el ruso, ¿no? Que también es muy conocido en materias escritas, y con esto yo creo que ya damos por finalizado el asesino contra Disaster. Así que ya lo sabéis, que si no habéis visto, verla conmigo de nuevo, si no, juntos de la mano por primera vez. 3, 2, 1, let's fucking go. Por cierto, el canal de Hip Hop Battles es todo esto, que no lo he dicho.
Going into the Oxy battle, I knew he was the most viewed dude in the world at the time. And
bueno, a este hombre le voy a cortar un poquito la cara, ¿vale? Porque es que si no, no podéis ver los subtitulados. Entonces, bueno, es este hombre, ¿vale? Pone, espero que no haga ningún gesto ni nada que sea contraproducente y os lo perdáis, pero bueno, no creo que haga nada.
I was like, he got like some other
40
battle with like
millones.
40 million views on it or something. And I'm thinking like, this is like really crazy. Will we do 40 or 50 million? But the thing is that he has a predominantly Russian audience that doesn't speak English.
Porque el público ruso flipa, ¿eh? O sea, los rusos tienen su propio gueto de batallas y demás, y son tan fans como a lo mejor los asiáticos.
So the Russian culture and American culture are counterpart cultures. It's not like Mexico, bro. Mexico is our culture too, bro. Especially being from California, like, you know what I'm saying? This is Mexico to us. You know what I mean? This used to be Mexico. It's still it is to us. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people here, like this is the culture. So it's different than having like, you know, a culture from like a completely counterculture that, you know what I'm saying, doesn't speak the language. There is no affinity like that, like culturally, and on top of that, linguistically, there isn't. But with English and Spanish, there is, on top of that being the Latino influence in hip-hop. And just in the culture, it leaks into battle rap. And when you look at the battle rap thing, the fact that he's going to rap in English when his crowd doesn't listen to English, and I'm a rap in Spanish when my crowd doesn't listen to Spanish, is going to be what causes the crossover. There's another thing people are not paying attention to is ACZINO is not listed on Verse Tracker like that, and I don't know why.
Verse Tracker. ¿Y qué verga es Verse Tracker? Puedo quedar como un inculto, pero no sé qué verga es Verse Tracker.
Right. But his verse tracker shit's not up there, so you haven't really seen him like that when you look at the battlers. But he might be the most viewed battler of all time, to be honest with you. He has 2 different battles with like 50-60 million views on them. Now, granted, me and Oxy we capped out at 15 million views, around 15 million. I think that's a lot for something that's not. There's no bridge crossing. Like, I spit some Russian words, but that was really it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come and he spit some Russian shit, but he didn't rap in Russian. So
that's what I was going to ask you. Like, what do you, like, how do you feel?
Coño, que se estaba pegado, te lo juro, este hombre ha sido de la me cago en la leche.
Your prep going into this. I mean, obviously, because...
Hold on real quick, Bishop. Before Diz does that, we got to kind of start from the beginning and have him explain who ACZINO is for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's another thing I was going to get to. Yes.
La has cagado, no sé quién es.
Correct. That's another thing I was going to get to is part of the reason why this is different from Oxy is Oxy is a mainstream rapper that has battled a couple of times. Like, he battled like 4 or 5 times.
O sea, que Oxy, por decirlo así, es un poquito la moda de Rusia, ¿no? O sea, se hizo muy famoso muy rápido a lo mejor. Sin trayectoria.
He has about a 4 or 5 year career.
Ah, bueno, 4 años.
At this point, it's longer, but when I battled him, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when I battled him, he had about a 4-year career. ACZINO has about a 14-15 year career and is a vet and is literally the disaster in Spanish. He's a freestyle champion. He's a fucking, like, the dude is just absolutely relentless with just destroying people. I looked at his whole trajectory and how he had a 2-on-2 thing going. He's done the 2-on-2 things like us. Like, their world is completely like a spin off the WRCs in the Rap Olympics. And he's able to translate that and actually write too. So he's been spitting written shit. So he's not just a freestyler. He knows how to write. And also just, you know, having help, obviously, he's going to have somebody help him. He's not going to obviously do it by himself. We're both rapping in languages where we need help. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know the language fully. So we both have people that are going to fucking, you know, keep us on our toes and tell us what's going on in
Fíjate cómo habla Disaster de Asesino. Y aquí nosotros en la comunidad del freestyle latino y español, como mucha gente desprecia a Asesino diciendo que está sobrevalorado y demás. Imagínate tú cómo se ve de fuera Asesino para que Disaster, un loco de las batallas, hable así para que luego nosotros lo que tenemos en nuestra tierra, por decirlo así, lo despreciemos en muchas ocasiones. A veces es que la gente es un poco ignorante, ¿no?
In our respective communities. But I think like the main thing about it is that he is like a very respected battler with a very long history, and he's a veteran with such a long history that all these people have been around, bro. And I try to say this about like our popularity can't be quantified by looking at subscribers and YouTube views, because we've been around for so long and so many people know us that they pop up out of the woodwork when something legendary happens. So I can't show you that I have 5 million subscribers, but bro, if the right thing happens, 5 million people are gonna pop out and see it. And that's kind of what's gonna fucking happen here. In this scenario, it's just also dependent on how good we do. If we actually do good, I mean, this battle is definitely gonna. This battle has a most likely chance to exceed all numbers done on U.S. soil, which the number one was me and Oxy. You know what I'm saying? And that's the most viewed one on U.S. soil.
A ver, 20 millones no sé, a lo mejor sí que puede ser la segunda. Yo creo que puede alcanzar unos 10, 15 millones. Y se estanca ahí, luego sea. Porque yo creo que alrededor estará 1 millón aproximadamente ahora.
This one has like a 80 to 90% chance to exceed that 15 million. You know what I mean?
And just to put it in perspective for everybody out there right now, Oxy has 2.2 million followers on Instagram.
Right.
Zeno has 3.9 million followers on Instagram. Put that into perspective real quick.
I mean, you could already tell, like, and the thing is that it's battle fans, bro. It's so different than Oxy. Oxy had, like, it was really hard getting to those fans, but they were dope, like, at the end of the day, but they're just not tuned in like these guys. Like, these guys, they're, like, into barras, you know?
Barras.
Like, the fuck? Like, it's the same shit. Like, it's the same shit. It's literally our culture in a different language.
What makes you take these challenges where other battlers might be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. It's too risky. Like what's the mentality?
I mean, like, first of all, you have to know that, like, these guys like ACZINO, Looney from the Philippines, and Oxy, who are literally the 3 biggest fucking battlers in the world outside of America. You know what I'm saying? In their countries, they're huge. They felt like they had to battle me to complete their legacy. You know what I'm saying?
El puto jefe, el Disaster.
Final words before you battle ACZINO. This might be the biggest streamed and the biggest viewed battle on streaming platforms. This might be a different type of defining moment for your career. You're pushing yourself to the limits to do things that a lot of your peers aren't going to jump out the window and do. It's monumental for hip hop. So, what just last words before you start?
My last words for this is, to be honest with you, it's been a long fucking journey, like, getting over here, and I appreciate, like, the love more than anyone understands. I probably don't say it enough. I'm feeling some crazy nostalgic thing, and to me, I'm just grateful to be part of this, and I wish my opponent the best of luck, to be honest with you.
Bien habla Disaster, cabrón. Y la rompió.
What I want this to be is the most energetic, positive,
crazy
fucking content-rich battle that the world has ever seen, and I believe we have a big chance to do that, and I'm really excited about it, man. So,
word. Yeah, I'm happy to see.
Muy bien, traducido por Tomás Maturana Baeza. Pero así habla Disaster. Pensé que era después de la batalla, no, pero es un poquito antes de la batalla. Vamos a ver este contenido también, que no lo he visto, pero también me genera mucha curiosidad, que pone: Disaster reconoce que Asesino le ganó. ¿Cómo es esto? Asesino diciendo, ¿qué coño está diciendo? Asesino dice, pues si se río, me río. Es que así es. Ha dicho básicamente que los 2 primeros han sido de Asesino. Pero Asesino está como, Yes, of course. Nice to meet you.
I finally agreed to 3-3-5, and he went 5-5-10.
I need Gus now because I need to remember the
10 minutos. He went like 10 minutes in that third. It was supposed to be 5 minutes. 10 minutos. It was like 8 minutes. It's okay though. He killed it, bro. And my
Me mató, mira qué feliz.
legendary battle like this, you can't be like, hey,
show, James. This round, second round.
Comidita rica, papi.
real shit. This is gonna open up all the doors, man. I think the fact that he succeeded so much is what's gonna make it when he goes back home. They're gonna be interested in our shit. There's gonna be more back and forth. If it wasn't successful like this, things would be a one-off and everybody would move on to their shit. We just changed the game as far as that bridge. And it's big for Latino hip-hop, bro. I fucking love this. I'm a competitor, man.
Me encanta ese cine como asiente sin enterarse de una puta mierda. ¡Oh! Es algo yo recomendado a mí mismo. Increíble. Eso es como una autofelación. Pues muchachos, hasta aquí tenemos Disaster y hemos terminado. Muchas gracias a todos por estar un día más aquí conmigo. Sin más dilación, hasta el siguiente vídeo.